We always heard that if you're posting regularly, so maybe once a week, and always continuously improving on your videos, you could expect to be monetized within 1 year. Well, do you need to have your slippers on? I think they're making a lot of noise.
Hello guys, and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Daniel and this is Maya, and we make videos about all the beautiful places we visit. In today's video, we're going to be sharing with you our journey to YouTube monetization. And I know we started this channel as a hobby, but of course the end goal at some point was to be monetized, and we wanted to reach this goal as quick as possible. We've seen lots of videos about other creators sharing their YouTube journey, and we found it really helpful. And so we wanted to share with you our personal journey since we got monetized recently.
We always heard that if you're posting regularly, so maybe once a week, and always continuously improving on your videos, you could expect to be monetized within 1 year. Ours was just shy of that at 10 months. So we wanted to recap the steps to getting monetized with you guys, also our stats for the first month.
So we're gonna be sharing with you our first paycheck on YouTube. And even though it's not that much, it's still kind of exciting, I think.
Yeah. So we posted our first video about Vienna when we were living there in September 2023, almost 12 months ago. And I remember the exact day, it was September 12th, because we were planning on posting. We had that kind of like nervousness about what date we should start on, because we wanted to have a lot lined up.
Spoiler alert, the first video is quite cringe.
Yeah, we started on iPhones with a cable mic, so it just shows you don't need to like start with really expensive equipment, just do it. And since then we've posted every single week, which makes around 50 long form videos.
So maybe some of you already know there are specific requirements you need to reach in order to be monetized, and these are have 1,000 subscribers as well as 4,000 hours of watched content. And we always thought that the 4,000 hours of watch content is going to be the most difficult to reach. But at the end, we reached this after just 6 months, back in March. And we were still very short on subscribers. And we were panicking because we thought that it's much harder than we initially thought. And it took us actually another 5 months, right, to reach the 1,000 subscribers, and just in July we finally reached that. And by that time we had, as soon as we reached the 1,000 subscribers, we already had like twice the watch hours requirements. We had around 9,500 watch hours.
We know it can be very different per channel. We do have a close friend that also created her channel around a similar time as us, and they found it difficult to reach watch hours, whereas hit subscribers so quickly.
True.
So we knew that every journey is completely different, and I think because we do travel content and our videos are quite long, up to 30 minutes, that's what enabled us to hit the watch hours so quickly.
Of course, it also doesn't mean anything. You can have a different journey than us. You can have a viral video that hits massive success, and you can really reach the watch hours and subscribers much faster than us. There are really channels that get monetized in 1, 2, 3, 4 months. It's just a very personal journey. So in order to get monetized quicker, of course, you need to have a very good quality of content, or you need to post about something which is viral or which is seasonal. Our big, let's say, success was during Christmas time, when we created a really nice long form video about Christmas markets in Vienna, and that hit more than 10K. And also I created a really nice short with a viral song, Can I Call You Rose? And my short went viral, and we realized this on the way to London when we were moving, and every now and then we were checking our channel and we were going up by 10, 20 subscribers in a matter of minutes. And then we were like confused what was going on, and then we realized that the short that I made hit 75,000 views and gave us around 200 subscribers. So we were very excited when that happened.
And just to give you an example, like some of our shorts literally get like 60 views and some of them hit 2,000. So for it to hit over 70,000, that is by far our highest viewed content.
Exactly. So this shows you that if you do a really viral video, you can hit the subscribers and watch hours really, really quickly.
Annoyingly though, with our Christmas markets video, we did that quite early on, and I used music that I thought was copyright free from sites like Pexels and Pixabay, and then afterwards I think either the license was changed or I just misread something.
No, I mean it was copyright free at first.
Yeah.
So you guys also need to be careful when you use music which is copyright free from Pixabay or other channels, because then the artist can change it and actually a license will be required for that content, but you already have maybe your content out and that can hit you hard.
So basically the Christmas markets, Vienna, and a few earlier videos we're not able to monetize just because the songs that I used were so interweaved behind the speech, and it's really difficult to crop it out or mute it. So we've just left those as videos that we're not going to make money off of. So coming back to the day that we hit the thresholds and were able to apply for the YouTube partner program, we were actually at Glastonbury Festival. We were watching when we were at 999 subscribers, and then when we hit it, we were obviously like celebrated, and we were at a 10 listening to music and stuff. So it was a really exciting moment because obviously it was a milestone that we'd been waiting to hit for at least 10 months.
Yeah, we were constantly checking our phone and we always could see 999, and it took us ages to hit the 1000, while before like we were going up by a few subscribers very regularly, and we stayed on 999 I think for more than a day.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're like already panicking.
And obviously we're super grateful for all our subscribers, so if you're watching this and you are subscribed, thank you
guys, thank you very much
getting us here essentially. And if you're not subscribed, please take a chance on us. I know it's often difficult to subscribe to smaller channels because it's not easy to commit, but thank you if you did. So we'd already signed up to our AdSense account, so the next stages were relatively simple. We just needed to click that we wanted to be part of it, but you have to do that on a desktop, so you can't do it on the mobile app. And then we just activated all the videos that we could and wanted to be monetized.
So how monetization works? So basically YouTube calculates in the range of on the last 24 hours all the views you got and calculates how much you can earn. So our first day being monetized on YouTube, we made 50p. Seeing those 50p, it might seem to you nothing, but for us was like being paid $1 million. So we're extremely happy, and this was back in the 4th of July. We still remember the day, and since then every single day you can see how much you're earning. We have different days where we maybe post a good video that performs better, so the pay is always like varies quite a lot. So we have good days where we're paid around £2.50, on a lower day around £1.30, and it's always in this range here. So yeah, the more stuff you post that performs really well, you will see this chart going up, which is quite exciting and quite addictive as well. So coming to the first month of being monetized, we actually managed to make £40, which is quite a lot. So it's obviously in a range of a little bit over £1 per day. It's still quite good money. We obviously didn't expect that. And this is actually very realistic. So our watch hours so far have been, since being monetized, around 1,200, and our total views were 24,000. This makes an RPM, which is revenue per mille, which revenue for 1,000 views, of around £2.81. So this maybe it's on the lower side because a good RPM is usually between $2 and $15. At least this is the information you can find on Google. And ours, of course, is £2.81, which is probably around $3.50, $4. So it's more on the lower side. This also varies depending on the content you bring. So our channel is about travel and lifestyle. Maybe other channels, if you guys talking about finance, personal finance, the RPM can be higher than that. It all depends on what kind of ads your content triggers.
So our video with the most views is actually more like a travel guide. So it's top 10 Vienna, and we brought this out months and months ago, and actually now it's just over 17,500 views, and that has actually earned us around £16. So it's about 40% of our current total of revenue.
And that video didn't start to perform well at first, but then it picked up, which is another indication that if your video is good and valuable and doesn't perform well straight away, guys, just keep your hope, because YouTube will push it eventually if the video is valuable.
And I guess this type of content isn't evergreen, rather than something that could be like super seasonal, like Christmas markets obviously then dies a death when it comes into other months, whereas this is always incrementally performed because it is helpful when it's telling people top 10 places to visit in Vienna. If you haven't seen it, then head over to our channel and check it out. So the analytics section on the YouTube Studio app does give a really good analysis of how our videos are performing, which are doing better than others. And then it also gives you information on your community. So from all of our subscribers, it can tell us the ages, the gender, it can also tell us where they're located, and our top geographical locations are UK, US and Austria? Yeah. And so you can kind of use this to your advantage and create more content to suit your audience.
So think about the YouTube Studio as your Bible. Inside there you can find all the information about your audience, about your revenue, about your best performing content, and it's just very insightful and gives you an indication of more or less how much you're going to be earning and how much you earned in the past.
So what did we learn from our YouTube journey? I think for me, what we also didn't mention is that we create a lot of shorts. We decided early on that for every long form video, we were going to be creating 3 shorts. And I think because shorts was relatively new to YouTube, we knew that they were going to be pushing them and influencing YouTubers to create them. So I think that really helped us bring a lot of traffic to the long form videos, especially as you can put the related long form video, so it's literally just a click away from a short. And now that YouTube and the app is kind of developing, I definitely think that shorts is going to be quite a big thing going forward.
So don't underestimate shorts. People actually do spend time on YouTube watching shorts, so it's not something more on the TikTok or Instagram. It's really valuable content. And then what you didn't mention is that it has the subscribe button right there, and it's much easier for a person to scroll, check your short, and then click subscribe straight away. And then of course they can be redirected to the channel and watch more long form content as well. So of course this is a channel run by 2 people. Maybe Maya is doing a little bit more than me, and we actually much more than me, but we obviously split forces for this channel, and we can of course rely on the other person, where some of us is lazy. I'm usually more lazy. Maya does much more long form videos, and I focus a little bit more on shorts.
I think it's good as well. We don't really tread on each other's toes, so we only have one computer that we use for editing. So if I create the long form videos, then Danny can be on his phone creating shorts. But also Danny's got the responsibility of responding to comments. We decided this early on. This is also a big task in itself, because we obviously want to reply to everyone's comments. Sometimes it can be a little bit difficult, because we have on our Vienna videos had a lot of people trying to get their point across and kind of saying that our opinions are wrong, which can be really a little bit emotionally draining sometimes. So we always knew there was going to be this aspect, and as RuPaul says, never read the comment section, but we do, because we want to respond to everyone.
Oh yeah, we do read pretty much all the comments that come in there. Sometimes we find some rude comments, but in the end it still pushes our video more viral, let's say. Of course, if you want to be a full-time content creator, you shouldn't rely exclusively on YouTube ad revenue, but of course you should create amazing content that would eventually, hopefully, attract some sponsorships, and that's where the majority of the revenue comes from. We are starting to receive few just now. We not big payouts, but it's
more
already
affiliate,
more affiliate, which is still something. But of course, hopefully when we will be growing, more sponsors will be sponsoring our videos. So if you're a sponsor, think about it now.
In the end, there is a lot to do to run a channel. It's thinking about what videos you're going to create and planning, obviously if you do travel like us, planning these days out or these trips away, to editing, to voiceovers if necessary, to uploading and all the admin involved in that, but then to responding to the comments and constantly trying to improve. But I think that's also what makes it really fun, because you can always focus on something different every day. And obviously going out to film, maybe you're not in the mood, so then you just stay and edit. So you have options. This is what makes it so special if you're thinking about creating a career on YouTube.
And we actually love travel a lot. So for us, we love exploring new places. It's actually, there is a different aspect of filming and vlogging, is that it stays with you for longer. At least this is something that I feel. And I remember things that I'm visiting more vividly, let's say.
And it's like a memory thing. Like you have all these memories to look back on in the future, which is really nice.
And then of course you need to learn some fun facts, key points about places you visit, so it's also nice to research this in advance, and this stays with you longer. So just to recap, obviously within our first month we earn approximately £40. I think definitely this is a more realistic monetization journey, and that's what you can expect from around 1,000 subscribers and around 25,000 views in a 30-day window. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that this has inspired, educated, given you some hope if you're about to reach monetization, what you can maybe expect, and just wish you good luck with your own personal journey, and let us know in the comments what you have experienced thus far. Guys, don't forget to follow us on our social media accounts as well. We have a TikTok, we have an Instagram where we post regularly, and sometimes a sneak peek of something that is actually happening live on our filming days.
So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.